Alright, welcome back to the Head Empty channel. My name is Jace. We are here with Arcane Season 2, Episode 3. This is going to be Finally Got the Name Right. I have an idea of what that means, or where that comes from. I think I heard that in the trailer. But, last episode, we got to catch up with Jinx and everybody in the Undercity. Echo, Heimerdinger, Savika, and we got some new names as well for some of the Chem Barons, and yeah, now that we've seen both sides, Piltover in episode 1, Zaun in episode 2, we might be getting a conflict or something this episode. I think that's probably what's going to be happening. We know that Vi and her squad, or Caitlyn and her squad, I guess, they're down there. They're looking for Jinx. They already had a run-in almost. Jinx she narrowly avoided them because all that gas is coming up. I missed last episode the whole thing with the gas. I guess I missed the line, what the hell was going on? So I got that, but yeah, factory gases are coming up. We don't know why. My theory is that it's got something to do with the tree, maybe something to do with what's going on with Caitlyn, I don't know. Or maybe Singed is up to some shit, because we don't know what's going on with him either. I mean, some people have an idea, I also have an idea, but why is he doing it? I mean, I don't know. He hunted down this beast and then took it apart for some reason. We just keep getting hints as to what he's doing, so I'm guessing maybe at the end of this episode we'll be getting somewhat of some answers as to what he's really doing, what he's working on, maybe why. I hope that we get to know more about him. I hope in this episode also. I'm really curious about him. The two characters that I'm most curious about, I would say, are Singed and Ambessa. Those are the two ones that I kind of want to know more about. Obviously I want to see the characters that we've been following, but I'm ready for those as well. And then I don't know what to say about Victor. I don't know what's going on. He's healing people though. That's pretty cool. And he's got powers now. Because Jace was supposed to break the Hex Core. He didn't and saved Victor. Which I do find interesting because Victor desperately wanted to stay alive in Season 1. But I guess after what happened with Skye, his mind changed, you know? So things aren't going great with them. They split up. Victor's seems to be finding himself or finding a new calling. I don't know. Very interesting. Want to find out. You should like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, leave comments on things that I miss, because I will miss them. This is Arcane. I've seen it a billion times, and I still find new shit every time. I also just miss things because I don't know, I'm stupid. Do all those things. It helps very much, and stick around for the discussion. Of course, I like to talk about these. And without further ado, let's start. Finally got the name right. I'm glad they didn't get rid of this disc thing. I'm pretty sure this thing is broken, though. In the series, like, in universe. Yeah, what is this, Caitlyn?
But remember, you're a Kiraman. Still loyal to...
Oh, I also want to know more about her new crew.
The rise of industry and emissions has led to the air becoming increasingly toxic. They call it the grey.
Okay, yep.
Instructed our architects to devise a ventilation system. The people of the underground deserve to breathe.
Interesting. Is this how the Kiramans, like, got their money? Oh. Damn. Wait, did Caitlyn undo that? That's kind of fucked, man. This reminds me of episode... Shit, what episode was that? 7? I would love to see this new gun in action. Damn, they gassed the fucking fissures, man. I did not realize they were the ones who did it. Makes sense. They had the gas masks. I just thought maybe sometimes they have that because all the enforcers tend to have those.
They call it the grey.
What? I also find it very interesting, the clothes that people are wearing in this intro. Is Victor gonna wear a mask or something? Is he gonna get, like, that mask? The eyes, yes.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner.
Your smeeches, man.
Decided it was time for me to retire.
Looks more like someone decided to retire you.
Timing was never my strong... Sorry. It's the gray. It gives me that.
Tell us how you wound up here.
Hey, wait.
You see Vi's face?
She's got a real fire lit under her ass.
Vi is gonna... Yeah, Vi, she's gonna get to see... I don't know. She might... she's not gonna like the way that Caitlyn's gonna be treating these people. I don't think. She already hates enforcers.
Fire lit under her ass.
Look at her face, man.
Something
Oh.
big. Something about rerouting the fence.
Cuff him.
I told you everything I know.
You're a confessed criminal. You'll spend your retirement in a cell. Check your gear. This is what we've trained for.
Wow, she's bodying
Can I get a
this
minute?
role with this like new attitude. Like she sounds intense, like intimidating.
The second, inappropriate for someone of your station. The third, plain annoying. So tell me, Amara,
Oh,
what does a member of Piltover's Merchant Guild want from...
we're actually seeing Amara again.
I'm not here representing the guild. I've come here to settle a debt. What you've stolen is more precious than any gold.
What the hell? Whoa!
Did you truly believe Piltover was beyond our reach?
Whoa. Okay, I think that's from.
Son is dead.
So this is the shit that she was
Take
referencing.
your bloodlust.
I haven't insulted your intelligence, Ambessa.
What
Do
the
not
hell?
insult mine. We know what you're chasing in Piltover. We will not allow it.
Allow
That's crazy.
your visit only
It looks like
confirms my
thorns.
suspicions.
Vines with thorns.
Try to stop me, insolent witch.
My death means nothing. You should have given up the feud.
You have no inkling what family is to me. Triple the guard.
Crazy.
We need control now.
So it was. I wonder, was Amara always whatever the hell we just saw? I don't know if people from the game know what that is. Beats the hell out of me. Because I don't know what I just looked at. That was like some weird spirit powers. It seemed like it might have just been Amara. I don't know. I don't know why it would be. These are the people that the Medarda's people were in conflict with. I would like to know about the son as well, her son. I hope that we get to know something about that. One thing that I'm missing, maybe I'll talk about it later. I'll say one thing that I'm missing from season 1 is how almost all the episodes in season 1 started with like kind of a little bit of a backstory segment or like someone from their childhood, you know. Obviously we know the characters by now, but I like that format-wise.
No, she's safer as our enemy. I'll handle Sallow.
Good that she's protecting Mel. I want to know what that's about.
I think we should cut the others loose. Jinx is gonna have surprises in store for us.
All the more reason to bring backup.
She'll smell their nerves a mile away and find a way to use them against us.
I can't let her get away again. Are you sure you're
My
ready?
sister is gone. There's only Jinx now.
See, she looks like she believes that when she says it, but I don't really believe her for some reason. I do believe her when she says it though. Like I'm looking at her.
I'm sorry, I can't bring her back. But please, just everyone in my life has changed. Promise me you won't change.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like that she clearly recognized that when Caitlyn was doing her thing, interrogating that guy, threatening him. It's very understandable Vi's fearing this, and I like it. Really? Oh, wow. I figured this was gonna happen.
I won't.
Very nice. That's cute. I like them together. I hope that she doesn't change. Either one of them. Oh, weird. It's like painting shimmer on himself. Is that? I wonder if that would heal his legs. Also interesting, we're seeing more of this guy. Never expected that.
Out. Do you realize how easy it was for me to track you down here?
Well, I do own the place. If you propped as well as you prod, maybe I'd have better uses for my time sitting around waiting for an update on Princess Kiraman's underground escapades. She's gotten no closer to Jinx.
Perhaps if you hadn't let a child overpower you in your own chamber.
It's the name. It bewitches people.
Hmm.
Do you really think Mel could have succeeded with it?
Never speak ill of my family.
Don't do it, man. Hey, don't speak ill of her family. I don't know if you knew that.
To sober you up. Rally every house and family with even a modicum of influence. Can you manage that? There is another matter concerning your guild merchant, Amara.
Good to see you again, Lest.
I'm out. Keeping an eye on a counselor with peculiar tastes doesn't rattle me.
You met my mother. What did she want? We both know you heard every word.
Nice shot with the ears.
I need to know.
This was never about Sallow. You're using me to get to her. And then what? I'm expendable?
No, no one is expendable. That's what this is all about. If my mother gets what she wants, the whole city will suffer. You're the only one who can stand in her way.
They're setting up some big announcement, aiming to take over and put Sallow in the hot seat, but I caught a name, Amara. I don't know what you make of that. It's made with shimmer, leaves traces on the body. That should be all you need to shut Sallow down. Dangerous as she is, your mother was spooked.
I'm surprised Ambessa didn't catch on to that, to be honest. The fact that this person could hear.
Victor hypothesized that there may be something he called wild runes. Patterns that would occur naturally where the border between our world and the Arcane is thin.
What's the difference between those and wild runes?
Pass me a tome. So I used words you understood in order to elicit your action.
I think we got a mini explanation of this in season 1.
Pass me a tome. There, you sighed. Still a kind of language. Something raw, natural. That's wild runes.
So you're telling me that pattern is on my tree because you pissed the Arcane off with all your demands?
Huh.
I've seen miracles spring from the hands of mages many times. They turn to horrors, but perhaps it is a property of the Arcane itself.
If there's some reaction taking place, how come we've never seen any sign of it until now?
Yeah.
Deep under ground.
I've confirmed Sallow met privately with members of several houses today. I should have been first to bring this to you. It's just such a bold move, and at this moment, it's
foolish.
There must be an angle I'm missing.
Did you look into the other matter?
There's a rat's nest of misinformation surrounding your brother's passing. Moreover, it seems they've managed to strip your mother of most of her holdings.
Huh.
She's desperate.
Yeah.
Which makes her all the more dangerous.
I didn't know they were in that kind of situation. I didn't know it was that bad. Like, she made it sound like they were in trouble, but I didn't know it was that bad.
And check in on Amara.
Yeah, how's she doing?
We must be at least 200 feet below the surface.
Oh.
The entire structure is a channel, focusing the Hextech energy into a precise beam.
Oh, the Hex Gates? Really? Would not have expected that. I wonder. Damn. That's Vander?
If you see an opening, take the shot.
Yeah. Alright.
How do you know so much about its design?
Read what I could, deduced what I couldn't.
That looks sick, dude.
I thought the gemstone mesh was installed above ground.
We weren't sure what would happen if the gate overloaded, so we installed a failsafe at the base.
Instead of it exploding in your neighborhood,
yeah,
it blow up in ours.
Yeah.
These are the same utility ducts that carry our water and facilitate our ventilation.
Inconceivable.
You know, we're all
Ooh.
We're the ones that get played.
See, that looks like Victor's shit. What's going on, man?
Finally got the name right.
There it is, yeah.
Guess there really isn't a crack in the earth where you won't find me.
Damn, is that what the bullets look like?
Don't you remember the
What
old
is that?
Jana bedtime stories Vander used to tell us? Miners trapped underground. Some wispy wind woman wafts to their rescue.
There's gotta be some League lore I don't know about.
We used the Grey to clear the streets.
We never thought my sister would turn bluebelly.
Never thought mine would orphan kids.
Ha! Why not? Done it to myself enough.
Damn.
Poisoning our air. You've turned a leaf, sister.
Yeah, I would not have expected that from her season 1.
Pretending you're my sister, you're not. You killed her. I'm not gonna let you stain her memory anymore.
Then stalk me, no matter what I do. I just can't seem to die.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it like goes through the Hexgate things. I assume that like makes the bullet travel faster, maybe?
Hope you got a chance to, you know, before.
I'm ready. Is that a wild rune?
I have no idea what that is.
Probably gonna have to cut the song out, of course. See, I don't even know who to root for. Whoa. Oh, what the hell? It's messing with all the Hextech shit. Jeez. I wonder if you can still use that, like, shield thing. Whoa. This is getting crazy, man. Dude, what the hell is happening? And who are you? Who is this kid?
What have we done?
I'm so, like, I feel like I'm speechless, dude. Oof. Oh, shit. Her finger?
Go on. I'm ready. I'm glad it's you. Had to be you.
No.
No!
Oh. Does Caitlyn not have another shot?
What are you? Get away from her!
Scram, kid! Kate! She's a child!
Move!
Vi, you can't just pull her off?
Move!
Kate! No, this isn't how it's supposed to.
I'm guessing this is the gust of air. Oh, that looks sick. So is that all the shit air coming up here now? Yeah, it looks pretty, but I feel like it's a bad thing. Or to just clear the air from down here.
You stopped me. I had the shot. That was a kid. What have you missed? I wasn't going to miss. What's wrong with you? I keep telling myself that you're different. But you're not. It's her blood in your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
Couldn't Vive just move the kid? Not that I really wanted Jinx to die. Like, I don't know.
Alora, what's wrong?
Ugh. Ew. What? Dude, there's so much shit I don't understand. Oh, they got Mel.
I've come to trust the expertise of Ambessa Medarda. She's just shared with me some very upsetting, but sadly unsurprising news.
Good evening.
Whoa.
Yesterday, I
That looks crazy.
mentioned Amara. We spoke of rebuilding when 2 Zornite assassins fell upon us. It's time to end this. You've given Zorn opportunity after opportunity to repair their wrongs. And how have they answered? Your memorial is made a massacre.
Caitlyn's down. She's down.
Wrath must be met with wrath. You must declare martial law. Appoint a general to lead until this threat is vanquished, whose conviction never wavers, whose house has always stood for progress, who may consider my experience and my entire detachment of Noxian soldiers at their disposal.
Who are these guys?
Of course, I could only be referring to
These are new. I don't know these people.
Caitlin Kiraman.
This is scary business, man.
Vengeance for your son.
Ah. Damn, and then killed her?
It's you.
Okay. This makes a lot more sense. Pulling strings, man.
Come, child. Your mother will have justice. I swear it.
Who the hell is this, man? All right. There's another singed thing. He's putting his shit into... I'm assuming this is the beast? Yeah, there's the thing. With the picture inside, right? I want to see what this thing does. Okay, so we didn't even get... It was kind of what I figured. We finally saw what it... Like, what he was making. And it is this big kind of wolf thing. Okay, so this episode had a lot of things that I assume more League players would probably understand. There were some things that I felt I wouldn't be able to get unless I had played the game. So interesting. I'm not sure what it is they're setting up, but they set up definitely a lot. So we learned what Caitlyn was looking at, and it was this. So the Kiermans, let me get this all again. Yeah, the Kiermans built this way to filter out the shit air, the gray, yeah, the ventilation system. And then through this whole montage, like artistic sequence, this like graffiti art sequence with the music, that hype music, we see that they let out the gas, cleared the streets to continue their search for Jinx. I kind of wish we got to see a little bit of this, like the characters actually doing this stuff, just a little bit. I guess that's what they're doing instead of the, you know how I said that they started pretty much every episode in, not every episode, but most of the episodes in season 1, they started with backstory, one of our characters in childhood, you know, which, like I said, you obviously can't do that much in this one or at all because we know all the characters now, so it won't do really any good to do that. So what they've been doing is kind of giving us this visual storytelling, literally just kind of visual exposition of what our characters have been up to. And so we find out Jinx has been tampering with, she's been messing with the pipe works, and I'm guessing, what she was planning was to blow all that shit up top with the colors. I don't know what that did. I mean, I think that's the bad air, and it's colored, I guess, but I guess that's all it did. Obviously, people got sick from it, their eyes and all that, but and then Ambessa with Amara, who I remember Amara, she was the one making deals in season 1 with Jace and Mel. I don't think there was anything to tell us that she had some shit like this going on, and I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if she got like weird and possessed by something at some point, because Mel's right hand lady also ended up kind of like getting all weird for a sec. So I don't know, but they called it the Black Rose later in the episode, and I get that because it showed a black rose and shows it in the intro as well. And then there's like these like thorn vines things, like these, I don't even know, like magic vines. Vi, I was gonna say I didn't think Vi would kill Jinx, and she probably expected Caitlyn, I guess, to be the one, but no, I mean, it ended up being the kid that was in the way. Hold on, we'll get to that. Caitlyn and Vi, they do the kiss scene, very nice. They were obviously into each other and all that. I know a lot of people were waiting for that to happen. They were real hype about that. And so too bad what goes on later in the episode, but we see Sallow with this cat person. He's getting this shit painted onto his legs. I'll have to check again what exactly she said about it. It's like shimmer, I think. And Ambessa's been working with him, with Sallow. She's got her fingers in these fucking council members, man. I do like that Mel is also in the background kind of scheming. Like it seems that this cat person, Lest, I believe they're called. It seems that Lest was being told to spy on Sallow for Mel, because Mel obviously doesn't trust what's going on here. And so that's cool that she got the info that she needed, and it's because obviously Mel wanted to really spy on Ambessa, but there's no way that Ambessa wouldn't be able to figure that out, so this was a good way of doing it. And then she gets the shimmer thing, which I guess is an illegal drug. They said shut down Sallow, so I guess they're gonna plant it on him or catch him with it, or I'm not sure what they mean by that. But obviously he doesn't end up being the one with the power. It's Caitlyn, which I did not expect at all. And we learned like about these wild runes, and I rewatched the scene as well, and I still think I get it, because I remember them saying in season 1 how they were just taking certain runes they know the functions of, and then making technology around that. But so they kind of know the language to that extent, but it's a language, it's been created and meant to be understood. But there's other forms of communication, I guess, and Arcane is like that, and there's like these wild runes that exist like that. I think that's what they said. Let me get it one more time. I don't fully get it, what they were talking about, I can't lie. So if anybody wants to explain that, I mean, unless I got it, and that's what they're saying, but I'm not confident, so I'm still feeling a little on that. So you're just not supposed to, I guess Heimerdinger's saying that it's possible that you're not supposed to mess with the Arcane too much. I mean, because all of the Hex Tech reacted to when they were fucking around with that, I guess, Wild Rune, they think that the reason for it is because of the Hex Gates, which I totally forgot about, because that's definitely the most used, of all the Hex Tech, and it's used for pretty much all their shipping, I believe, right? So that's constantly going, and if it's upsetting, I guess, the Arcane deep underground, then there's weird shit going on because of it. But it's weird because like all this stuff going on with the wild runes and stuff looks a lot like Victor's business, so maybe that's linked somehow. It's so effed that they were worried about a fucking explosion with these hex gates, even though they're like safe. They were still worried about it, and so they pushed all of the risk onto the fucking Undercity. Of course they did, man. Put the explosion closer to them. That's insane. Or I guess they said that it's like miles away, but it affects the watering and then the ventilation as well, though. Yeah, really weird. All the arcane, like the, you know, magic business. Kate, Vi, pull up on Jinx. They find her, all that. Yeah, Vi's ready. She's been saying it the whole time to take out Jinx. And this girl's still tagging along. Can we learn something about her? Why is she here? Because she threw a big wrench in everything, and so she needs to have a purpose, right? Because why is she here? She better have one. She better not just be some random kid that was there for plot reasons to get Caitlyn and Vi to not do the deed, but also have a cool fight and let Jinx escape. I hope that she's not just a plot device. She was in that moment, but I hope that there's reason that she's around. There has to be, because there's so much focus on her, you know? Jinx kind of outsmarts them a little bit with the traps she had set up. Fight was still going on. Vi was kicking ass. The fight was awesome. It was so sick. I didn't expect the Caitlyn versus Savika fight. Savika was packing her up a little bit. Honestly, to be expected since she had the jump on her. And Caitlyn's not much of like a close-up fighter, you know? But we see the guy in the hood that Jace saw when he's a kid, which is weird. But he's, instead of the earth or whatever he was holding in that one flashback in episode 2 of season 1, he's holding this wild rune thing, ball. And then everything just starts getting weird. I don't know what to say other than that. All the fucking hex tech starts bugging the hell out. God knows why. And that's after they got close to the wild rune. So it seems to be they're probably doing stuff they shouldn't be doing right now. But this scene of Vi she couldn't just move the kid. Like, I know that Jinx is dangerous and she probably doesn't want to let her go, but she's already like got her guard down at this point, and Jinx is just laying there. She's got a kid on her. Vi's on top of her. Kid gets in the way and points the gun at Vi. Jinx is stunned, and this whole time, I guess the safest option, I mean, this whole time I feel like Caitlyn can still get the shot on Jinx, but she shoots the gun, which I guess is a safe way to go, since, I mean, maybe if she shot Jinx, then the kid would have shot Vi, and she didn't want the kid to shoot Vi, so shooting the gun first is a good idea. Grabs onto Jinx, though, after she gets the gun shot out of her hand. Explain to me why Vi couldn't overpower this child and just take her off of Jinx. I might be mad at myself because I'm not getting it, because that seems to be very avoidable, all of that, because it's a big scene. Like, it's a very climactic scene. Like, it ends up splitting up Vi and Caitlyn. It causes whatever this big explosion thing is with the colors and the vents, and then Jinx gets away, obviously. But after that, you know, the whole explosion happens topside. All the colorful gases go upstairs, and Caitlyn's mad about the kid, or about Vi stopping the shot, you know, grabbing the gun, and then she butts her with the gun and leaves. I think that's the last we see of Vi in this episode, I think. I'm curious about the big guy, you know, that's on our squad. We keep getting shots of him and his face. I think eventually, maybe in one of the other acts, we'll learn more about him, because we're getting a lot of focus on certain characters, but we don't know anything about these characters still. I just don't know what to think of them yet. It seemed that Mel was getting ready to take down Sallow in preparation for what Mbessa was going to do, or what they thought she was going to do. And then I forget her name, but Mel's right-hand lady gets like possessed by this black rose, which that I'm heavily assuming is some League of Legends stuff that I just don't know about. But they get, like, I assume teleported. I doubt they're dead. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what's happening to most of our characters, I can't lie. Mbessa, though, looks sick in her new drip, and she's pretty much kind of taken over and becoming this military authority at the moment, or at the very least appointing a general. Obviously, we thought that was going to be Sallow. Did not end up being that. It was a worse option, which is an angry Caitlyn. Caitlyn is not in a good headspace right now. She's becoming pretty fucking scary, and it's just a total polar opposite of who she was in season 1, like completely. All because of the death of her mother, and obviously these repeat attacks, and probably her frustrations with Vi at the moment. I guess also that might be the end of their little romance, I guess. I hope not, because it was so heavily set up in season 1. I hope that there's amends to be made. Also, because I like them together. I don't mind admitting that I do ship them together. Maybe it's really that. We see that one big dude walk away. I still don't think I know his name. Do we know their names? I'm 3 episodes in and I don't know these people's names. We know Maddie, but I can't remember if I learned the big guy's name. I'm watching these back to back, obviously, so I haven't really gone back to the other episodes just yet. But I guess we learned her guard's name is Rictus, Ambessa's guard. And so it was Ambessa who further spurred on this conflict, because obviously she is still looking to get a hold of Hextech, and she wants this war to happen, you know. And she's getting just about everything that she wanted at the moment, and it's looking pretty bad. Yeah, big dude does not seem down. I want to know more about these characters. They're just kind of showing me them reacting to things, and I don't know how to feel about it yet. I don't know them yet. This season will probably be a really, really good rewatch, because there's things I'm clueless about, and there's certain things that I feel like I'm just missing, certain things that I feel like I couldn't know just because of lack of game knowledge, and certain things that I feel like are being set up that I will understand later. Caitlyn's got a lot of power right now and is very, very vengeful. So we'll have to see where that goes next week, because this is not how I expected any of this shit to go, really, at all. The Ambessa and Caitlyn pairing is frightening. And then Singed, you know, he's doing his thing, creating this Frankenstein monster and putting his blood up in it because for some reason, I don't know what's going on with this. Why is he making them? Why does he want to make it? Why does he do it? Yeah, so much of this felt like setup for future stuff, but it was all really good, except for that scene that I'm just unsure about, you know. I don't necessarily want even Jinx to die. Like, I know I'm harping on, like, Caitlyn could have shot her, but it's the fact that Vi didn't try to move the kid is all, because it ends up, the kid is the reason why Vi gets in the way of the shot. It's not because of Jinx. Maybe a little bit, maybe, because I'm still unsure. I don't think so. They've got an attachment to Jinx, but why couldn't Vi move the kid? Like, I'm also a little bit upset because I like Caitlyn and Vi, and it's the reason that they end up splitting up. So I want it to be a good reason, and maybe I'm dumb. That happens often. So very excited to be back. I'm very glad that I'm watching this, and I missed these characters. Devastated with what's happening to some of them at the moment. I hope next week we learn what the fuck is going on with some of this magic stuff. What happened to Victor? We didn't get anything more on that. Echo, Jace, and Heimerdinger. We don't know what happened to them. They just got, like, I don't know what happened. They touched the thing, and then the thing happened. That's what happened. And then there's some shit with the Black Rose. A lot of questions. Very entertained, though. But I think that's where I'm leaving it off. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video. If you could, drop a comment. Things that I missed, I'm sure I did. Let me know. Again, thanks for watching. This has been great, and I'll see you in Act 2. See ya.